I'm gonna be real with you. Most guys have no idea what's actually going on. You're walking around completely blind to the signals women are sending you like every single day. Not because you aren't good looking, but because the signs women give are almost never obvious. You've probably had a woman tease you, or felt other guys sizing you up and written it off as something negative, or just weird. But what if I told you those were actually clear signs of attraction? It's crazy. In this video, I'm going to literally pull back the curtain. We're breaking down the 7 clear signs that you're an attractive man, even if you don't believe me right now. And by the end, you'll finally see the subtle cues you've been missing and realize you're a lot more attractive than you think. And this isn't about having a crazy jawline. This is about real, subconscious social cues. How you make her feel with your confidence, your kindness, and just your presence. Once you see them, you won't be guessing anymore. You'll never unsee them. All right, sign number 1. And this one is so simple, but it's the most misunderstood: eye contact. I'm not talking about a simple glance. I'm talking about the look that lingers just a second too long. Here's what it looks like. You're in a coffee shop, a bar, or just walking down the street, and you feel their eyes on you. You look up and lock eyes with a woman, and for a split second, instead of immediately looking away like most people do, she holds it. Then, maybe she gives a tiny, almost imperceptible smile before looking away, or maybe she looks down, a little flustered, and starts messing with her phone. A lot of guys dismiss this. They think, oh, she was just looking in my general direction. I'm telling you, it is not a coincidence. Women actively avoid making prolonged eye contact with guys they're not interested in or who make them feel uncomfortable. Doing so invites attention they just don't want. So when a woman intentionally holds your gaze, it's a calculated risk on her part. It's an insane, primal signal of attraction. It's a nonverbal invitation, testing the waters without saying a single word. So, what do? Don't look away nervously. Don't stare her down aggressively. Just hold it for that extra beat. Give a calm, confident, genuine smile, and then go about your business. You've acknowledged her signal, and you've passed the first test. Sign number 2 is when she starts to mirror you. This one is wild because it's deeply psychological and almost always unconscious, which makes it one of the most honest signs of attraction. You're in a conversation with a woman. You lean forward on the table, and a few moments later, you notice she's leaning forward too. You use a specific hand gesture, and a little later, she uses a similar one. This is called mirroring, and it's our brain's automatic way of building rapport with someone we like. It's her subconscious mind screaming, "I'm like you." We're on the same wavelength. I feel comfortable with you. She's not copying you on purpose. Her brain is doing it for her because she is dialed in to your entire presence. It signals a desire to create a bond. Her body language is reflecting a connection before her conscious mind has even caught up. This is a massive sign that she's not just listening, she's connecting with you. When you notice it, recognize it for what it is: a powerful green light. It means the interaction is going extremely well. Okay, sign number 3 is the power of the subtle touch. Physical touch is a huge deal. Women are generally very protective of their personal space and will not cross that boundary unless they feel incredibly comfortable and safe. So when a woman finds a tiny, almost accidental excuse to touch you, it is an insane indicator of attraction. This is her testing the waters. Think about those small moments. You're telling a joke, and she laughs while briefly touching your arm or shoulder. That is massive. Or you're standing next to each other, and her hand brushes against yours. These aren't accidents. These are what you call plausible deniability touches. If you don't react well, she can pretend it was nothing. But if you do, she's successfully broken the physical barrier. Every single touch is a nonverbal message that says, "I feel safe with you, and I want to close this gap." She probably doesn't even know she's doing it. Her body is just reacting. If this happens to you, your job is not to overreact or pull away. Just continue the conversation naturally. By being relaxed and receptive, you're letting her know the signal was received and appreciated. All right, we're about halfway through, and if any of these signs are starting to hit home, you're probably realizing you've been getting more green lights than you thought. If you're enjoying this video and want more secrets about attraction and building real confidence, do me a favor and smash that subscribe button. It helps the channel more than you know, and you won't miss out on future videos designed to help you level up. Now let's get back to it. Sign number 4 is when she playfully teases you. A lot of guys mistake this for disrespect, but trust me, it's the exact opposite. It's a form of flirting. Here's the scene. You say something smooth, and she replies with a smirk. "Oh, you think you're smooth, huh?" Or, "I bet you say that to all the girls." This is her testing your confidence. She's not trying to put you down. She's trying to see if you can handle a little pressure without getting defensive. An attractive man is confident, and confidence is about being able to be playful and not take yourself too seriously. When a woman teases you, she's giving you a chance to prove that. She wants to see if you can create a fun, flirty vibe. So, when she challenges you, don't get defensive. Smile. Lean into it. If she says, "You think you're smooth?" you can smile back and say, "Still practicing? How am I doing so far?" By agreeing and amplifying, you pass her test and show her you're a fun, confident guy who doesn't get rattled. Okay, sign number 5. They remember the tiny details about you. When a woman is genuinely attracted to you, she becomes curious about who you really are. She won't just ask, "How was your weekend?" She'll ask, "What did you do this weekend? Did you go to that bookstore you mentioned you liked?" She'll remember some stupid little thing you said weeks ago. This isn't just her being a good listener. When someone is captivated by you, they don't just hear you. They absorb what you say. They're building a mental file on you because you're someone worth knowing. Think about it. You don't remember random details about people you don't care about. Your brain filters it out. So when she asks about a project you were stressed about last month, she's sending an insane message. You're on my mind. You matter. Your move is simple. Reciprocate. Open up, but ask her personal questions back. This turns an interview into a real connection. Sign number 6 is another one of those unconscious behaviors that reveals everything. Subtle grooming. When we are around someone we find attractive, we instinctively want to look our best. You're talking to her, and you notice her subtly fluffing her hair, smoothing her dress, or adjusting her necklace. She might even quickly check her reflection in her phone when she thinks you're not looking. Her brain is sending signals to fix her appearance because she wants you to see the best version of herself. It's an instinctual act. She might touch her neck or collarbone, subconsciously drawing your attention to more vulnerable areas. Another powerful one is when she touches or bites her lip. The mouth is one of the most sensual parts of the body, and drawing attention to it is a major signal. When you see these, don't call them out. Just recognize them for what they are, a silent compliment. The final and maybe most telling sign has less to do with her direct actions and more to do with the assumptions people make about you. When you are a genuinely attractive man, people assume you have options. Ever had a woman ask, "So, what's your girlfriend going to think about this?" before you've even mentioned a relationship? Or she says, "I can't believe you're single." This isn't an accusation. It's her perception of your value. She sees you as high status and desirable, so she naturally assumes other women do too. This also shows up in how other men react. Some might get hostile or competitive, trying to one-up you. And that's a backhanded compliment. They wouldn't see you as a threat if they didn't see your value. They recognize you as competition. This is the halo effect in action. If you consistently find that people are surprised you're single, it's a powerful sign that you're broadcasting high-value signals without even knowing it. So, how many of these did you recognize? From the lingering gaze and unconscious mirroring to playful challenges and the assumptions people make, many attractive men completely miss these signals because they're looking for a grand declaration. But attraction, especially from a woman, operates in the subtle, nonverbal world. It's in the quiet gestures and the playful tests. These are not theories. They are real patterns pointing to something real about you. The key is you have to start owning it instead of second guessing. You don't need to change who you are. You just need to start paying attention. Once you learn to read these signals, your entire self-image will change. You can walk through the world with a new kind of confidence, knowing that the world has been sending you signals this whole time. You just had to learn the language.